Oh my. Uh, oh wow. I should have probably checked that. I am seeing a lot of nothing. Hang on. Let me see if I can fix the input from the other PC. Also, hello. Hello, and some more hello. Yeah, that is weird. Let me see what I can do. Yeah, it is not outputting for some reason. Alright, we might have to do this the hard way. Let's see how this goes. Well, that was the thing. It's thinking. It knows which is my primary monitor, but it's being weird. It loves to be weird. We're just gonna wing this, okay? It's totally gonna be a scuffed stream. I'm telling you now. But at least this way you can see things I'm working on. This is actually part of the reason why I did not stream yesterday. My monitor, actually all of my monitors and the capture card support HDR. But if I duplicate displays, I lose HDR. So, because of that, when I'm not streaming, I've been running them as separate monitors. So, yeah, that's problematic if I want to stream gameplay. I can't really, like, play from the capture card. Not realistically, anyways. Not realistically. Anyways, the point of today is to take a look back on the year. First is gonna be some streaming related bits. Basically, the year as far as streaming for me is gone. Twitch makes that really easy. Like, I can tell you already. And I need more windows. Well, I might be able to do this by hand. Let's see. Sort of can. So, these are the top 3 people that rated me this year. Obviously, Boca. And, Dan and Emma. If I streamed at a different time, I would get rated a lot more from certain people that I know. It just doesn't happen because, well, they're not on at the right... Well, one of the 2 of us is not on at the right time to do that. Let's put it that way. But, yeah, I actually do get rated, which seems strange after all these years. It still happens. I'm looking for some other graphics that I want to put up. a whole bunch of stuff that is just sort of in here. Alright, let's start. Oh, wait, which year is which? They both say the same year. That can't be right. Oh, wait, no. I think these are different things. Alright, alright. Sorry. These graphics are just new to me. So, actually, can I have 2 copies of this? Is that a thing? Yes, I can do 2 copies to make this easier on me. So, yeah. On Twitch, we've gone up 95 new followers, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I appreciate every new follower. I really do. Strangely, 26 new subscribers, which I think is gifted subs mostly. At least for new people. I know I have some regulars out there that are always watching, and I definitely appreciate all of you as well. To the point where you have watched 2.64 thousand hours, or other words, 2,640. That is a lot of hours, okay? Top categories for us: Persona 3, Baldur's Gate 3, Dungeons and Dragons, which is sadly trailed off, only because I need to get more players. Fallout 4, ironically, was also one of our top categories. And Horizon Forbidden West, I can see that. I can see that. I did 246 streams. Not as many as I would expect, but that is a lot. With 365 days in a year, that is about a third of days. 2/3 of days, sorry. I was thinking I didn't stream for about a third. Yeah, that's of course where my brain went. Of course. And top emote being high. I'm all for that. Sadly, we've only had 3 clips made this year. And just to tell you, if you do clip me on Twitch, about every month I check to see if anyone has clipped anything. And I take a look at what was clipped. And if I think it's good, I repackage it and throw it up as a short on YouTube. So, if you want to help me make some YouTube shorts, please clip me. I just can't go back and watch like 4 hours of content and manage to clip myself. Yeah, I need like an editor for that, but I can't pay one, so it's an issue. It's an issue. Also, 8,150 messages in chat. That is a lot. Or at least it feels like a lot to me. Maybe it doesn't to everyone. So, let me yoink this. Right. This is more my own personal category, but I'll show you guys as well. This is me watching other people, which I watched 543 hours of other channels on Twitch. Basically, this is what I do when I raid. I raid and I'll lurk in someone's chat. Basically until they stop. That or I fall asleep. One or the other. It always works that way. So I spend a lot of time in other people's chat. 257 days, which should sound very familiar. Basically, since I'm always raiding someone, well, not always. There's been a few exceptions. I don't always raid. And I always talk to them, at least for a little bit. So, about 1,500 chats that I've sent. Like, category that they're streaming doesn't really bother me. Obviously, hi is also my most used emote. Why would it not be? Why would it not be? And top channels are the people that I tend to raid the most. Well, Sagi, I don't necessarily always get to raid because she usually starts before me. But yeah, I watch enough Sagi that Sagi is my number one with 180 hours that I've watched this year. Which I haven't seen Sagi's numbers, but I can imagine that that is actually low. That is not all of her hours. Mostly because we overlap a lot. I mean, she started streaming like an hour ago, so. Pixcat, because I raid Pixcat a lot. Monaco, also raiding a lot. Akami, raiding a lot. Hana, raiding a lot. I don't think it's actually accurate for some of those numbers, though. I'd swear I've definitely had more time spent chatting and in some of their channels. Like, Hana, it only says 21 hours. It's a minimum of 2 hours I'm usually lurking in someone's chat. So, using that math, that's like 10, 11 visits. And I think we've rated her more than 11 times. Especially 11 times at the bare minimum. But, yeah. I don't have good numbers for YouTube. I know they did something just like this on YouTube, but I don't think I actually, like, took pictures. I probably should have. But, I can give some numbers. Because this year was actually pretty big on YouTube for me. Very first stream was on Twitch, but I can tell you the very first video ever was definitely on YouTube. And I'm up to 711 videos on YouTube, so Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Sorry, I gotta scroll through some. I'm hitting all sorts of wrong buttons. Hey, Stella. Welcome in. I want to be accurate, so I gotta look this up. Sadly, YouTube doesn't let me go immediately to my first ever video. Wait. It's increasing the number of videos. You just told me I had 711. Now you're telling me, like, over 1,000. Okay, this might be harder than I expected. We'll have to see. Yeah, I'm only back to 2022. And I'm already 600 videos in. Alright. Somewhere is the beginning. I'll get there, chat. I'll get there. I'm back in, still 2022. I can only see 50 on a single page. And I can't just advance to the end, so. Oh, now I'm in 2021. I'm getting closer. I know. Man, I'm also getting a good look at some of my old thumbnails. That's kind of scary. Alright. Closer. We're getting close. Oh! Last page. It finally lets me go there. Alright. First video on YouTube. January 7th, 2021. You do not want to see that video. I did a lot of Genshin Impact right after that. Like old videos. Yeah. Apparently in my first 5 videos, 2 were pulling for Ganyu in Genshin Impact. I did a lot of Genshin streams, seriously. Most no one ever saw, which is probably just as well at this point. Yeah. Like, I taught people how to defeat the hypostasises. Because I didn't have to show, like, even a model at that point, because I didn't have my model yet. In fact, I had my, I guess you could call it my test model on the 31st. Yeah, my first video with my test model was my Battletech Extended 3025 video. Man, that was a long time ago. Yeah, those got mixed views too. All my gaming content forever has gotten mixed views. But we did pretty well on Twitch, because, they're all Twitch VODs for Battletech. I have never just played a game on YouTube. I've never done it. Maybe one day we'll stream live on YouTube for a game. I don't know. Actually. This is scary. This is very scary. I'm not gonna play the audio. I don't think I could bear to listen to any early videos. I don't think I could do it. But I'll show you what videos were like way back then. Alright. Chat. This is what they looked like back then. Oh, come on. Playing a video back killed... Wow. That's weird. Let me see if I can get it back. Okay, it only killed it on OBS. Well, I can't show anything, chat. I don't know what it's doing. Man, this is totally gonna be a scuff video. Yeah, if I look at my capture card source, everything seems just fine. Oh wow, my original intro video. I know you can't see it. Totally can't see it. But I'm not sure why. Can I maybe... Nope, that did not help. I'm trying to figure this out. Bear with me. Oh, I think I know. Nope, that didn't do it either. In fact, it green screens my capture card. Yeah, one day I'll know what the heck it's doing. I swear. Man. Oh, that apparently fixed it. Alright. Chat, welcome to one of my first ever videos. That is what's playing back. We were getting set up with some Battletech. I did not have my model yet. So, I was using this, like, I guess you could call it a test model. Man. Also, my PC was really slow. Really slow. You know, we should play some Battletech again. I haven't played in ages, but I have, like, stupid numbers of hours in that game. Actually, wait, I don't even have Steam fired up. Let me fix things. I told you, today is just gonna be all scuff. All scuff. I'll fast forward it a bit. You know, you guys should have something to see. And Steam just wants to tell me they have a sale going on. Oh, so they also have, apparently, what I played the most. Which, by the way, was Persona 3, Fallout 4, and Baldur's Gate 3. Basically split evenly, by the way. And it says I only played 16 games this year. I don't know if that's true. I don't think that's true. We unlocked 183 achievements. Man, apparently, like, the average person on stream is, not very prolific in the games they play. The average person apparently unlocked 13 achievements, played 4 games, and, doesn't play for more than 6 days in a row. Also, thank you, Stella. On the other hand, I had 183 achievements, 16 games, and 14 days. Man, 14 days without taking down. I don't... I would think it would be less, just because I don't necessarily play every day. And apparently it thinks 49% of what I played were new releases. I'm not sure that's true, but... And apparently classic games are just over 8 years. And we played 17% of those. Oh, here's the important chart. Here's the important chart. What you are playing by type of game. Apparently, open world game is my top, with JRPGs a very close second. Tactical RPGs, interactive fiction, and anime coming in right after that. Followed with a tiny bit of visual novel. I'm not sure that's true, but... Okay, Steam. And I totally forget why we went into Steam. Oh well, it gives me more numbers. Man. Just because I'm here, I looked at how many hours I have in Battletech. I have 907.9 hours. Can you tell? Can you tell? I've played just a bit of it. Just a bit. Yeah, sometime we should go back and I'll play some more. I don't know how that will go, but I enjoy the game. Alright. Yeah, I was gonna tell you about numbers. And I totally got distracted. What was the first thing I played this year? That's a good question. Let me go back and see if I can find it. The beginning of the year on YouTube. YouTube's only really a day behind Twitch, so. Because I need time at night to edit and upload, so. The dates are very similar. Oh wait, I hit 2023. What was the first thing in 2024? Oh. Apparently last year on this day, we played Stray Gods for the first time. Yeah, apparently that was what we were doing. By the way, have you realized the Scuff early video in the back has like the window in the wrong place and everything? Actually, I think that was a chat window, maybe. I don't know. Those first streams, that was a long time ago. But yeah, we were doing Baldur's Gate 3 and Stray Gods at the beginning of this year. I had another picture I was gonna show. Let me see if I can find it. Because it was specific to, what we've been up to on YouTube this last year. Oh. Hi, Mimi. Alright. I'm gonna move this over here. This is, the biggest fans, as far as Twitch is concerned. Who is here in my chat the most? Obviously, some of them hide quite often. And, the Shadow is my mod, so they have to be here. I don't give them a choice, okay? They don't get to choose. They're always here. If not, I'm calling them and sending them text messages until they show up. But, Classic Man, Sun Eater, Boring College Graduate, Boca, Roy, and, Tama topped the list this last year. Who knows how things will go next year? Will you be on the list? Not the picture I was going to show, but... Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. So obviously, the biggest change on YouTube for me this year is starting to do react content of music. And as you can see from the picture, the warning content basically has dominated like my best performing videos for quite a bit. That's not quite up to date, but it is not that old. I think that was November that I grabbed that. It's still basically true. In fact, when we started this year, I had around 400 subscribers on YouTube. Mostly from the music react content. I have gone up to 570. And for all the YouTubers that see this later, thank you so much. Due to them, I actually now got monetized on YouTube. A lot of my stuff is still not monetized because of the type of content. So, yeah, that's still an issue. Sadly, React content gets claimed. So, I don't actually make any money from this. At least not unless people are joining my channel on YouTube. If you get a membership, then I can make some money, regardless of how a video does. I do have some numbers for the last year on YouTube, though. I got 43,000 views. That is almost twice as much as the previous year. Also, 6,000 watch hours. Which, holy heck, that is a lot. I mean, you just saw our Twitch numbers, and that is very similar to Twitch numbers. So, yeah, I appreciate everyone who watches either on Twitch or YouTube. In fact, I just realized, I actually got more subscribers this year than I realized. YouTube tells me in the last 365 days, I've gained 254 new subscribers. It also tells me I made a whole $16. But, I'll take something over nothing. Definitely. Sadly, I can tell you right now, currently, YouTube is basically suppressing my videos. I haven't really been showing them to very many people. Like, I put up the holiday stream, and, YouTube showed it to 128 people. Period. That's not even like a quarter of my like, viewers. YouTube does that a lot. The algorithm likes to downplay my stuff. I put up, like, the complete ranking of the Warning songs. Because we did them as 2 live streams. One weekend and the next weekend. And I'm like, well, I can just, edit these together. So I did. And, yeah, it's been viewed 52 times. Which, really, for a combo video, that is probably good. I mean, it's huge. It is almost 6 hours long. But, some people have watched it. It's been shown to almost as many people as I have subscribers on YouTube. Yeah, it's like 524 people have seen it. I mean, the thumbnail. That's what they mean when I say that. Only 52 people actually clicked on it and then watched any percent of it. That's how things work. Actually, my VTuber Reacts favorites was, I put up a new video yesterday. And I didn't put up anything earlier today. So, yeah, that was totally a thing. But that's been seen 73 times. And for a short little 15-minute video, been watched almost 6 hours. So, I'll take it. I think YouTube might sort of be pushing the video at this point. There are more impressions, people that have seen the thumbnail, than I have subscribers. So, maybe. A lot of the Warning fans do, like, apparently regular searches on, like, the Warning and the Warning reaction. So, yeah, I'm getting a lot of, like, traffic based on YouTube search. Like, half of the traffic for the video is that. I guess that's one good reason to keep doing the Warning content. Yeah. But, having said that, I think that pretty much covers the year in review. So, you might ask, what is in store for this year? I guess I should mention some other things. Like, last year, we started the Virtual Talk podcast. If you haven't watched it, you definitely... I guess technically, last year's Year in Review was the first Virtual Talk episode. So, I guess it started in 2023, but that's the only video of the series that we did in 2023. We did all of Summer Games Fest, for instance, and we did some news episodes, and we did a VTuber music special, which I thought was interesting. I want to do a lot more. with Virtual Talk. That is one of my goals for this year. In general, not even just for my channel. Part of the problem with doing Virtual Talk is that I want guests. I don't want it to just be the same people every time. I want it to be like a talk show where we get guests to come on and, interact with us. That was always the point of doing Virtual Talk. So, I want to continue doing that. I'm working on getting some more guests. I would like some more regular guests, but I just want more guests in general. I also want to do an expansion of content. We've covered streaming, gaming, lots of other stuff. Totally can, Mimi. Totally can have you on as a guest. I want to expand the content we cover, though. I want to start doing more news with that content and not just like tech and streaming and gaming news. I have avoided like political concepts for the most part. I made exactly one video that might be considered political, which is I made a video about tariffs. Because, I'm just going to say the name. Because of Trump and his words on tariffs. He seemed to have very strange ideas of what they are and what they're used for. And, no one was doing any pushback, when he started saying them. And I have a business degree. So, I figured if no one else is going to talk on this topic, I will. Theoretically, Trump has a degree in business, but I don't know where he got it, since he certainly doesn't seem to know what a tariff is. I know some people will get annoyed with me for saying that, but yeah, he was saying a lot of stuff that is just not true. And yeah, I wasn't seeing anyone that seemed to be correcting that. So, I decided to make a video. It did not perform particularly well. I don't think very many people actually saw it. In fact, I can tell you how well that did. I just gotta find it. It's here somewhere. I'm not seeing it. Yeah. I know it's here. I know it's here. Oh, there it is. Of course I miss it. Exactly 37 people actually watched. And someone actually disliked my video. For some reason. But I want to do a little bit more news. Not necessarily political in nature. But I want to be able to cover, current events if I feel like it. I think that's important sometimes to talk about things actually going on. I mean, we've done that with like VTuber news before on the podcast. Because if you missed it, we actually had uh, Lydia VTuber on the podcast back in March talking about the Niji Sanji Doki Bird fiasco. So, it's not like we haven't covered the news. And I think covering, like, Summer Games Fest is covering the news. So, yeah, we cover the news, but I want to expand what that news is. Maybe an episode on, like, music news. I could have seen getting someone on as a guest and talking about the release of a new Linkin Park album, for instance, which just happened. So yeah, I want to do more of that stuff. I think it's fun and words are hard. You know me. That's kind of my catchphrase. Words are hard. But yeah, I want to do more news in a broader category of news. But I still want to get guests on to talk about things. Like the current, like, topic that I want to get some people on for is actually an LGBTQ episode. I fall into that community. I don't talk about it much, but I think it's important to talk about issues related to that community, especially when I'm part of it. So I've been looking for some guests for that. Here's the way trying to find guests work. I look around for people streaming or creating videos on YouTube on a topic. Like when I wanted to do coverage of the Niji Sanji affair, I looked at people creating content about it. And I reached out and sent them messages. And basically, some people got back to me and others did not. So, just like then, right now, I'm in the phase of talking to people, trying to get, dates. When we might be available. Trying to talk them into it, for that matter. For the fact that, we create content and, we're viewed by potentially hundreds, if not thousands of people. We're a very introverted lot. I mean, I'm an introvert. I totally am. So, it's already hard for me to just reach out to other people. But, one of the current people that I'm talking to right now is also an introvert. And, they're like, I don't really know you. I don't know how we do together on a stream. And I'm like, yes, obviously we don't know each other very well yet. We just started talking. Obviously. So it takes some convincing to get people into, wanting to be a guest. At least usually. And Mimi, I could totally see you coming on, not necessarily to talk about anything specific, but just your experience. That's a perfectly valid way of doing an episode. Uh, that's kind of how I'm looking at the next episode, is that we're just going to talk about our experience. The other point of the podcast has always been just sitting down and chatting about a topic. Obviously, as the one running things, I have to go and keep a direction to the conversation. And obviously, it's being recorded, but the concept is that we sit down and we chat on a topic. That's just how I run them. So, originally, the idea was we would each bring some news topics and talk about them, including the guest. And the guest would have, like, a topic. But I think it's easier just to have a plan for, like, a topic or two or several interconnected things. And, we just sit down and chat. I think it's relatable when you do that. So, that's very much how I want to do that sort of thing. And, that's the plans for the podcast. Virtual Talk will definitely continue. I also want to get Sagi back on and do another VTuber music episode. I got a little bit of feedback the first time that, like, we should have like separated like top tier performers from the average VTuber. I'm not entirely sure I agree. I think everyone that we showcased is amazing. I don't think any of them are, like, inferior. But some people took some very mild criticism as, like, us being harsh on the indies, basically. As an indie, I would never belittle another indie. So, if it came off that way, it's not intentional. Yeah. I did get a little bit of feedback that way. So, I want to do the next music episode a little bit differently. We'll probably just have, like, an episode that is, I don't want to call them necessarily professional talents, but I mean, some of them definitely are. They're like corporate talents, for instance, in the case of, like, Hololive or VShojo. And I mean, Doki Bird, if we were gonna put in a musical episode, wouldn't be corporate, but they're probably big enough. We probably shouldn't consider them indie per se. So yeah, we're gonna have, like, a pro episode and then an indie episode. At least that's my thinking on it. Maybe that will change. But that's the assumption right now. Oh yeah. Also, Also, I meant to do a series on YouTube this year where we would talk about, uh, like, adult games that I can't play, obviously, on Twitch. I can't even name on Twitch. Uh, but there are some that don't necessarily have a lot of what I would call adult content, but I have enjoyed over the years. And I meant to do a series on those, but it wouldn't show any obvious, truly adult content, but we would talk about something that has adult content. But I've tried recording video for it several times, and nothing I've recorded quite feels how I want. So I haven't actually put up any of those. I have tried. It has just not worked. One day, maybe. One day. I also want to talk about some games coming up. Soon I figure Metaphor will be done. We're at day 22. And I think we're in the end game. So I don't think there's a lot of it left. So probably like this week or next will run out. What I want to do is go and replay Final Fantasy Remake. The second one of those. And let me just call things up. Okay. Yeah, I have Remake at the moment. And we played Remake when it first came out on PC. I've wanted to replay it for a bit, and Rebirth comes out soon. I know. Yes, 123. So, my thought is we'll play some Final Fantasy Remake before Rebirth comes out. I can't actually afford to buy Rebirth at the moment. I would like to, but I pretty much ran out of money over the holidays. So, not happening at the moment, so let's put it that way. But yeah, presumably I will play Rebirth at some point. So, I want to replay Remake. So we're ready for Rebirth. My computer got upgraded since we originally played. So I think it would go a lot better and have less performance issues than it did originally. So that is one thing I'm looking at playing. I mean, I just said I want to go back and play some older titles too. So hence, like, Battletech. I mean, it has been 4 years. I should play some Battletech, shouldn't I? I'm not sure how much of it I'll play, but yeah, I'll look and see about some mods, maybe. And yeah, we'll do a stream sometime. I don't know how that will go, but I think it'll be fun. I do have a lot of other things that we either started to play through and we just didn't for one reason or another. I am looking at some people to join for a new Baldur's Gate modded playthrough collab. Boca and Sun played that with me, and yeah, we wanted to do a modded game, and like official mod support was supposed to come out, and I don't think it has yet, but like the patch that would add that, it's supposed to be coming up. So, yeah. I don't know if Sun will be available. Because Sun is now working hours that conflict. Oh, official mod support is done. I thought it wasn't quite yet. Maybe I'm just remembering it wrong. I know patch 8 is in, like, testing. Yeah, and there were, like, 12 new subclasses in crossplay in patch 8, which is what I guess I'm thinking about. Yeah. Well, I mean, the subclasses too. I just pulled up their community notes. Community update number 30 from the end of November, which has crossplay, subclasses, photo mode, camera settings, some other crazy stuff. Apparently it's in, like, stress testing. One of the things that we wanted to add mods for was some more subclasses. Like, I wanted to play Vishara, my Twilight Cleric. And Twilight Clerics aren't officially in the game, so yeah, need a mod for that. But definitely something to look at. Yeah, we gotta agree on mods too. That's gonna be another thing. I looked at a bunch a while back, but yeah, it never went forward. So definitely something I am going to get working at some point. I still actually... So, here's the story for you. I bought Raft, like, 3 years ago, I think? Maybe 4. Just to have something to play with other people. And, I've played it twice, and I've never finished it. Twice with 2 different groups. We played it one day, and then never again. I want to finish the Raft at some point. I've never gotten past the first part. Yeah. So I need to recruit some people for that. Also, I think I want to play Subnautica again. I know the new one is coming out. I'm not sure how far along it is. Maybe I can find it. Yes, I don't need the audio. It just says 2025. But as many times as I've replayed Subnautica, I think I have to play it at least one more time to get us ready for Subnautica 2. And if Subnautica 2 starts with having co-op, because multiplayer is supposed to be built into this one. I really want to do Subnautica 2 multiplayer as a collab. So yeah. That needs to happen. I don't know if you realize, but I have played Subnautica a lot. Like, a lot. The last time was back in 2023. But, definitely have played it more than that. In fact, I'll go look up the playlist, because I'm pretty sure in the playlist it'll tell me. Yeah, the first time we played it was in 2021. Before I even had my model. So, the test model was still the model at that point. And somewhere I lost a couple episodes looking at this. Then we played Below Zero, also in 2021. And we replayed it in 2023. I also did a short little video for Sagi, when Sagi played the game. So, yeah, we played it at least twice at this point. I want to play it again before Subnautica 2 comes out. I don't like the monsters, but I like the game, as crazy as that sounds. I know, that might sound absurd, but totally true. So, yeah. I want to play some older titles in there. I actually don't have any new games really to play. No matter which way we go, it's going to be an older title. There's been a lot of games that have come out that I want to play, but I don't have the money to buy them. Like, man, my brain. I'm totally blanking on the name. This is why I hate names. So hard to remember. Life is Strange. That's what I'm trying to think of. Sorry, it just came to me. The new Life is Strange came out a little bit ago. And, yeah, I wanted to play that. I think it's got some mixed reviews at this point, but that is totally normal for Life is Strange. I just expect that. But, yeah, I don't have the money to buy it, so it is on my wish list, and I do not have it. But that was one. Obviously, Final Fantasy 7. Man, I cannot remember for the life of me now what the one coming out is. I know Remake was the one that I need to replay. But is it Remade? I am Rebirth. That's it, I think. That one's coming up at the end of the month. And I can't afford that currently either. So, we'll see. But, yeah, affording new games is hard. I do not... I'm on a couple of sites to give content creators keys to games, but I am too small. I'm just a little small creator, and they don't really want to give keys to small creators. So, yeah, I don't really get keys for any games I would want. I can get keys for games that I'm not likely to play, and you've probably never heard of. But I can't get them for games you have heard of. So yeah, that's definitely a thing. Man, there are a lot of games we gotta go back for. I never did finish, like, Everspace 2. I could do some space game, definitely. I have the Uncharted collection. I've never played them. I'm not even sure I have enough space to install them. But, that's an option. I kind of would like to play some Uncharted, since I never have. I think there were some issues with why I never played it on PC. I know I had that when we tried to play Mass Effect. Yeah. Since they did that whole pack for Mass Effect, I tried to go and replay it, but yeah, the games wouldn't start. I don't know why. But yeah, they just failed. They did not run. So we never got to play those. They're on my list if I can ever get them to work. Judgment was a game we started. Tales of Arise, we started to play again. And we never finished because other games came up. I mean, Sea of Stars, we started and never finished. So we have lots of stuff to play. Just not anything new. I mean, I never finished our Fallout 4 playthrough. Maybe I'll go back, but I did uninstall it, so I'd have to, like, reinstall it and remod it, which is sort of a pain. Uh, we never finished Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous either. I should look into that. After I initially played it, it like broke. So we never really went back. Because every time I tried, it basically crashed at the same part. I'd like to finish that game sometime. I love the first one. We have a whole playthrough of the first one. Just not the second. So that's another option in there. I have never finished a playthrough of The Witcher 3. We did start it again a while ago, but we didn't finish it. I'm trying to see if there's anything else in here that stands out, at least. I think there's a new Solasta coming out. Yeah, that was a trailer at the Game Awards. By the way, I didn't cover the Game Awards because they were way too late at night. I watched the Game Awards, like, the next day. Yeah, I didn't even stay awake for them, so... Unfortunately. That's the problem with it being on the West Coast. And me being on the East Coast. They'll put something at like 8 p.m. West Coast. Which is like 11 o'clock at night Eastern. I can't do that. I can't do that. That's when I'm falling asleep. Come on. So yeah, I didn't watch it live, but there's a new Solasta coming out. I'm not sure when yet. But we did play the original. That's why I just thought of it. I mean, maybe I'll get around to playing Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3. We left off after 2. Mostly because they require me to read a lot of text. You've seen me. I do not want to read endless text. And, yeah, it would just ruin my voice. So, it was really hard to do day after day. I would like to play the second God of War game. Ragnarok. I know it's out on PC. I do not have the second one on PC, though. We did play the first, though. Actually, do I have that on my wish list? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Man, I start to type God of War in Steam, and the things it lists for us, or rather me. God of War is not the first thing. Definitely not. In fact, Grim Dawn is higher up the list than God of War when I type that. Weird. Anyways, yeah. There's a lot of things we could play, but I really have to figure that out. Actually, God of War Ragnarok is on sale. If I had money. Man, money is the tripping thing. Definitely. Trying to think. Is there anything else? Oh, well, I should talk about YouTube content a little bit. I mean, I did talk about the talk show, which I may or may not stream on Twitch or YouTube. We'll have to figure that out. But I want to do a lot more music content, which is going to be on YouTube. Sometimes Twitch, though. Once in a while, Twitch is better for the original broadcast of, like, music react content. The performance of the videos tends to be a lot better on YouTube than on Twitch. Because in Twitch, I basically end up in just chatting. And we might get some people to come take a look. Maybe. But I don't know how much of that actually happens. Definitely a lot more music content. I still have a lot of the warning content with the favorite series. After the ranking video, I promised like 13 favorites videos. I have done 4. I have 9 more to do. So there's gonna be the warning content for a while. I also want to do an introduction video at least once a week to some band. I do take suggestions, by the way. If there is a band someone wants me to cover, that is definitely something you should send my way, and I'll take a look. Usually, I don't take a look at too many songs before I do an intro video. But, yeah. I'll do at least one. At least one. Let's see. Oh, I almost forgot. I want to start doing events on Discord. Yeah, I want to do at least once a week movie night. Probably on my day off. I obviously can't do those on Twitch or YouTube. They will never be on those platforms. So if you want to be there for movie night, be on Discord. On Discord, I will hop into the, Man, things do not appear where they're supposed to. But, yeah. In Discord, there's the general channel. And, I think I'll just stream them in the general channel. So, yeah, if you want to be there for that, it might be a TV series, it might be a movie. I keep a media server at home, and, I'll just fire up something. I don't know what. I don't have, like, a list that I'm gonna go through. But, yeah, once a week. I want to arrange to have a movie night. You know, we'll get into chat. I'll, fire up the video. And, you can come and hang out with me. We can chat. My Discord is definitely small enough we can get away with that. Maybe sometime it will be too big for that sort of thing, but so far, it is not that way. But I see a lot of larger creators that can still do like movie nights on their servers. So I'm sure we can arrange something. But yeah, that's another big thing. In fact, I want to do more on my Discord server. I've been rather busy. So, while I'm on the Discord regularly, I haven't been, like, posting too much specifically. Yeah, I want to get more people to start chatting and interacting. And, that hasn't really happened. I want to get back to some more Dungeons and Dragons / Celestia content. I am planning to put up an advertisement on Blue Sky. I'm still getting used to Blue Sky. But I'm hoping maybe some people will see it. Maybe I can get some people who follow me on Blue Sky to, like, propagate it. I can't really tell how widely stuff I put up is seen on Blue Sky. So, yeah, that's definitely something also that I need to work on. But, yeah, Celestia. I'm hoping to get Celestia back fairly soon in some form. I'm not sure if it's going to be Strange New Lands or if we'll have to switch things up again. I also really want to do a space-focused I don't want to call it D&D, but TTRPG campaign. I have a space TTRPG I call Guardians of the Stars. I work on it on a regular basis whenever some thoughts or ideas strike me. I really want to go forward with that. So far, it just hasn't happened. But yeah, in concept, if we do it, everyone would be crew members on the same ship. So, probably not high up crew members. But you never know. I might give, like, a small enough ship to, like, a single party. Otherwise, I might have to do some NPCs and fill in the rest of the crew that way. But we'll have to see. I have to get cast members together. One part of that, by the way, is definitely space combat. So, yeah, space combat is going to be a thing. Every spacecraft will have stats. Critical stats. And, yeah. You go up against hostile ships at times. I've written several books in progress within the Guardians of the Stars setting. I have a planned outline for like 14 books, so having some stories to get involved in is not much of an issue, even if I don't like exactly duplicate what is in the books. Though, if you want some interesting things, I could put the cast members on the same crew as the hero of the books. Maybe just initially, and have things dovetail from there. We'll make it an alternate history. How about that? How about that? I could see it. I could see it. But yeah, that's not gonna be D&D in particular. I originally was writing my notes using the Fate system, but a customized version of Fate. And I think I'm gonna have it be Fate compatible, but I definitely think I want to change things up a little bit. So, yeah, that's part of the plan. Definitely to do Guardians of the Stars at some point. And hope I don't get copyright claimed, because all of, like, the art that I have currently for Guardians of the Stars, I definitely don't have copyrights to. I know, that's bad. But who can actually pay good artists to create art for nearly 1,000 different ships? I mean, maybe if you're privately rich, you have your own vast fortune. As an indie content creator, I can't afford that. So, yeah. It's just what it is. I know that's bad. Still. I can't fix that. I mean, I'm always... Every so often, I'll get the itch to look up some new ships. Because lots of artists create ships for different things. Personal projects, commercial projects. They give me these wonderful ideas. Obviously, I avoid the commercial projects as much as I possibly can. But, yeah, grabbing some personal project art to flesh out a spaceship in my own series, that I don't have as much of an issue with. I would... You know, here's the thing. I actually tried to commission artwork. And I talked to a couple of artists that I liked what they did. And at a bare minimum, since these have to be for commercial use, like one piece of art was like $500. I'm like, I don't even make... I might make $500 in a year. Dude, I can't pay you $500 for one piece of art. I would love it if I could. But yeah, I don't have that kind of money. I can't even buy new games. Come on. But yeah, I think that's basically everything for the upcoming year that I have been thinking about. I mean, if you guys have some questions for me, toss them my way. I'll totally answer any questions. I'll give you guys a little bit of time. I should definitely drink some water. It's been just me talking for like 2 hours. But yeah, also, if you have ideas for things you'd like to see, toss those in Discord. Or, once this goes up on YouTube, anyone is free to leave comments on YouTube with suggestions. I will definitely listen to them. I may not exactly do them, because there are lots of considerations that go into whether I can do something or not. But, yeah, I will definitely look at them. But I think that's all I have. So unless you guys have something, I guess I should also probably get rid of the video in the background. I think you've seen enough of my early stream at this point. Man, those early streams. I remember those days. Sort of. Yeah. Also, I do plan to, have, the issues fixed with the, capture card. Hopefully, by tomorrow, so we can play some more Metaphor. That is the plan, at least. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but that is the plan. If I can't get it worked out, and I need more time, I'll figure out something. I don't know yet what that something would be, but I'll figure out something. Let's see. Oh, Soggy is still streaming. We can go raid Soggy. Let me get that set up. Alright. The raid has been created. This is anniversary week for Soggy, so I wanted to raid her anyways. Also, this month, by the end of it, I will do an anniversary stream. I have no idea what that's going to look like. None whatsoever, but it will happen. It will happen. Yeah. I didn't do one last year, I think. It was either my birthday or anniversary that we didn't do last year. I can't do, big events like I would like for anniversaries and birthdays. So, yeah. Definitely something I want to do, and I have to figure out how exactly we're going to do it. So yeah, add that to the list. Definitely add that to the list. I think that is everything I have to say though. So, have fun, take care, and see you later. Bye.